Yo, what up, big cats? My Escape 20 here, and today, guys, what I have for you here today is the Zero the Assassin skill point guide for Borderlands 2, and I just kind of want to give my 2 cents on this character. This is the final character that you can get. I've done the rest of those, and I will be making a headquarters video, like I said, and everything. So, yeah, definitely recommend checking that out when it comes out, just in case you missed any other ones. But I have 2 builds for you guys here today, just like normally. But these builds are complete opposite of each other. Obviously, one's, as you can see, is probably going to be sniping. The other one is going to be melee. And one's good and one's bad. The very good one has some very serious flaws. And the other one, the sniper build, is very controlled, I guess you want to call it. So let's go ahead and get right in. So I'm going to start off with the sniper build real quick. So first thing you're going to do is deception. This is an action skill. So create a holographic decoy and vanish for a few seconds. The longer you are invisible, the more damage your next attack deals. But ending invisibility sooner causes your next deception cooldown to refresh faster. So up to 650 melee damage, up to 200% gun damage, and up to 250% critical hit damage. So first thing you're going to do on the sniper build is start off is do 5 out of 5 on optics. And what this is doing is increases your zoom with all gun types. Also, your aim is not disrupted as much when taking damage. So you're not really as worried about the zoom as the aim steadiness. And this is kind of like if you ever played Black Ops 2, like toughness. That's basically what this is. So you don't flinch. When people shoot you, you're not flinching. So yeah, so next thing after that, what you want to do is come over here to headshot. And you want to do this one 5 out of 5, which increases critical hit damage by 20%. Pretty obvious what that means. So one shot, one kill is the next one you're going to come down here and do. And this is the first shot fires the first shot fired from a fully loaded magazine causes bonus damage, plus 60%. So instead of like the gunzerker where it's the money shot where the last one bullet, this is the first bullet. So later on we're going to be talking about how important it is to reload and stuff like that with this character, this build for this character. And you have no problem doing it because we're going to increase the reload speed and everything. So yeah, so that's that. And then the next thing you want to do is come over here to velocity, and you want to do this one 5 out of 5. And what this is, increases bullet speed, damage, and critical hit damage with all guns. So I can see the bullet speed is the main thing we're going for here. Very, very important. Next thing after that, what you want to come down here and do is you want to do bore 1 of 1, and your shots peer through enemies. It basically is like a collateral. It does not work with rockets, some special, and each additional one it hits gives extra % damage. So that's also that, and it also highlights critical hit areas on the targets. So that's one thing. After that, what you want to come down here and do is you want to do one with the gun 4 out of 5 to unlock the next one. And what this does is basically, let me just scroll down real quick a little bit. Basically what this does is it's kind of like an all-around kind of build. So this greatly improves your accuracy with sniper rifles when shooting from the hip. Also increases your reload speed and magazine size with sniper rifles. So you can see right there, that's pretty important. Your reload speed is really what we're trying to get here, as well as the hip fire and I mean really, but pretty much everything. So it's just all around good. After that, what you want to do is come down here to critical ascension, right here, and scoring a critical hit with a sniper rifle increases the damage, your critical hit damage with sniper rifle. This effect can stack up to 999 times. Stacks slowly decay if you haven't scored a critical hit in a while. So that's very, very good. 6% and 5% for each one of those. After that, we by the way, this ends at a level 31. So at level 31, you have a maximum skill tree build, which is awesome. So next thing after that, what you want to do is come over here and do 5 out of 5 on that one with the gun. You're just increasing it by a little bit. Sniper rifle shot accuracy plus 25%, sniper rifle reload speed plus another 10%, and then another plus 1 to get that 5 out of 5. So that's what that does. You don't have to, but I definitely recommend it. Next thing after that you want to do is come up here to precision, increases accuracy with all gun types. You can't go wrong with that, plus 25%. Then you want to come over here to fast hand, which increases your reload speed and weapon swap speed. The reload speed is really what you're trying to get, as you can see right there, but the weapon swap speed is very, very good as well. After that, what you want to come down here and do is fearless, and you want to do this 5 out of 5, and while your shield is depleted, you gain gun damage and fire rate, so that's very good. You're not going to be very bulky, so you definitely need that. Then you're going to come down here and finish off with Rising Shot, which is each successful ranged or melee attack, and that's not killing, that's just each time you land an attack, deals bonus damage for a short time. This power can be stacked up to 5 times. Faster weapons can gain stacks more quickly, but slower weapons retain stacks for a longer period of time. So yeah, that's awesome. So let's go ahead and go to the pros and cons of these really quick. The pros for the sniper build is you have great damage. No doubt about that, you have great damage. You won't you won't die as much because you'll be sitting back a little bit more, and you're really good for bosses. So bosses really won't have much trouble with bosses. The cons is deception could be better. Later on, we're going to talk about ways to improve it, and you can't really access those in this kind of build. You have no health regeneration, which later on you will, and not that many good snipers out there. Honestly, like if you compare the legendary snipers to other legendary guns, the snipers are far superior. I mean, far inferior. They just don't add up. I mean, they don't. Now there is a good pearlescent one called the Storm. I actually do own that one. It is very good. But honestly, they're really not that good sniper rifles for legendaries. So that's the big problem with this build. So let's go ahead and reset right now. And after that, what we're going to do is continue on to the next build. So the next build we're going to talk about is the melee build. So after getting Deception 1 of 1, we've already talked about this. The extra melee damage is what you're looking for, 650. You want to come over here to Iron Hand, and this increases your melee damage and your maximum health. And the reason why you want to do this is because instead of this one first, because this against enemies with low health, but you need to get them to a low health to begin with. So that's why this is very important. After that, what you want to do is come down here to Grim, which is one of the most important skills. Is killing an enemy causes your shields to quickly regenerate and increase your action skill down cooldown rate. Very important. Deception cooldown rate plus 7.5%. That's every kill you get. That's huge. Like, that's incredible. After that, what you want to do is come down here to follow through. And it's kill skill. Killing an enemy increases your movement speed, melee damage, and gun damage by 40, 30, and 40%. After that, what you want to come do is you want to come over here to Resurgence, and killing an enemy with a melee attack restores health. The lower your health, the more health you receive. This is very important for health regeneration. You're going to be running, constantly into battle, not taking much cover, trying to melee the crap out of people, so you're going to need the health regeneration and the shield regeneration. After that, what you want to do is you want to come over here to Like the Wind 5 out of 5. And what this does is while moving, you gain increased melee damage and gun damage. So it's pretty obvious what that does. You just got to keep moving and you get those. After that, you're going to come down here to Bloodshed. And at level 31, you're going to max out the build. So killing an enemy with a melee attack while Deception is activated or active causes you to redeploy another holographic decoy, so re-stealth and add time to Deception's duration. This can be done multiple times in succession. So very, very good. Basically, if you're in your action skill, what you do is you run up, you kill somebody, you instantly get like a regen time on it. So there's normally a set amount of time of this, but as you kill more people, it lasts longer and longer. So after doing that, you're going to come up here and you're going to finish out with Execute 1 of 1, and this is your melee override skill with Deception. While Deception is active and a target is under your crosshairs, you dash forward a short distance, perform a special melee attack dealing massive damage, and the range has to be within 3 meters for this to actually work. So it's very good. Next thing you want to do is you want to come up here to Killing Blow, and this is when you're going to start like finishing off enemy. This is when your ability starts becoming very, very good. Increases the melee damage against low level health enemies, like so plus 500%. So you're going to be doing all these damage and stuff like that to people. Now you finish off very quickly. After this, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to Backstab 5 out of 5. And what this does is your melee attacks deal bonus melee damage when hitting an enemy in the back. So you're going to be invisible. It's going to be no problem for you to do that. After that, you're going to come over here to Counter Strike. Wow, okay. Counter Strike. And after getting hit, your next melee attack has a chance to deal massive melee damage. So you just got to get hit. That's all it is. And you're going to get hit, trust me, especially running in. After that, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to Ambush, and you're going to finish out your skill tree 3 out of 5 to reach level 50, and increases damage when attacking from behind or when attacking an enemy who is targeting someone other than you. So the other than you is really the thing that you want to do here. Plus 12%. And yeah, this is a very, very good build. Let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons really quick before I close this video out. For the melee build, the pros are you are very strong. As you can see, you have multiple ways to increase your damage. 250%, plus 650, plus 12%, plus 500%. I mean, you're just you're a powerhouse. I mean, that's basically what it is. You can remain in Deception for a long time due to your Many Must Fall skill. and your guns with blades help. So what you want to do is, like, there's a pistol out there, you know, you've probably seen them, the pistols out there, you know, the regular pistols, but they have like the bayonet underneath and it says increases melee damage. That's what you want to use, because you're going to be doing that plus the extra 200% that the gun already gives you for that, plus all of these. So that's what you want to do, plus you run faster with a pistol. So you definitely want to have that type of gun on this class, and that's going to be your main primary gun that you're going to be using. Also, you have health regeneration and shield regeneration, as you can see right here. The cons for this is your ranged enemies can get tough. So say you're fighting Bunker, how are you going to beat that? You can't really go up and melee him out of the sky, you know what I'm saying? So this is when this build really flaws. It's really kind of a shame, but it's alright. Also, if you're fighting like the warrior, it's a little bit tougher to do it as well, but it's still very good. After that, what you're going to do is, the other cons that you have is you don't rely on guns as much. So you're going to be meleeing and stuff, and when you do rely on guns, you don't have the extra gun damage as you would in the sniper build. So it's really kind of a hit or miss situational kind of thing with this. If everything's melee, you no problem with them. Easily can take people out. But if there's a lot of things in the sky, a lot of things flying, then you might have a little bit of more trouble. But that's basically it. I think personally the best build for this class is definitely the melee build. So it's going to continue right here on the screen so you guys can copy it and incorporate it to yours. Remember, this is only level 50, so if you have max levels more, I would definitely come on down here and try to get the cunning. These things are really, really good. So the kunai. So yep, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to this, the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you want to see more videos, just like for Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 1 or anything like that, please leave a thumbs up. Lets me know. And more videos coming up. I only have about 2 more Borderlands 2 videos until the new content comes out. Then I'll be focusing on Borderlands 1. So I've got all of that recorded already. So I'm really excited for that. Make things a lot easier. So yeah. So thanks guys for watching, and I'm going to stop wasting your time. Alright, you guys have a good one. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Previous video is a Borderlands 2 gunzerker skill point guide, and it's kind of like the same as this one where, you know, I go in and detail and everything like that, so I definitely recommend checking that out. And feature video for today is the mechromancer skill point guide as well. So this is like a kind of a dual skill point guide. I'll be making a headquarters video where you can get them all in one place and everything like that. Hopefully it'll help you guys out. But yeah, if you new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, please leave a thumbs up so I know. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace.